Scott, your take, and also, according to the DOJ, Vladimir Putin's first deputy chief of staff running this misinformation operation is apparently behind it. What does that tell you about this election interference effort?
Well, the Russians and the Iranians are still very interested in what happens in the West and in what happens in the U.S. I will say this, the investigation continues. Two things. The sophistication of this scheme is far more is stronger and more sophisticated than in 2016. Two, DOJ is out in front of this as opposed to just watching it happen in 2016. My colleague who says he doesn't trust DOJ, maybe not, but they're the best thing we got. And I'm proud that these federal law enforcement officers at least have gotten out front to say, we have made these arrests or brought these indictments and that we are going to protect this democracy. You know, I think the GOP and those who support the GOP have got to be more vigilant because the talking points of the Kremlin of isolationism, the Ukraine war, raising economic and racial tensions are talking points of the GOP. The GOP parrots them. I'm not saying they know. The Mueller investigation was never able to connect the Trump campaign with the Russian interference, if you will. At the same time, I think all of DNC2 and GOP have got to be vigilant because it's like my grandmother said, are you going to believe me or my lying eyes here?
Yeah.
I mean, this is really sophisticated AI stuff. If someone's going to give you $400,000 a month to make different posts in regard to your politics and stuff, you ought to take a deeper dive. If somebody's going to pay you $100,000 to make one post, both of these issues or facts are indicated in the indictment, you got to take a deeper dive, if you will, and forever vigilant, because while DOJ and the other federal agencies are looking deep into this every day, in the end, it's whether the American voter is going to accept this as real or not. And we've got to be more vigilant. We cannot believe everything we see because we live on the internet. And so as a result, this isn't a Republican or Democratic issue, it's an American issue.